Hello, it's me, RR Lee, and this is the Uiro-Mochi Tofu Survivor, or as I'm going to refer to him as, the only fun tofu to do no damage.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
We essentially just throw grenades at anything that we do not like. Are there a lot of zombies in our way? They get a grenade. Are there dogs in our way, which I hate? They get a grenade. Mr. X, he gets a grenade. We are essentially Oprah handing out grenades to anything in our way. We have a full inventory. Grenades stack up to 3, and we have 12 slots for a total of 36 grenades. We can apply them liberally to any situation and get to the end without taking damage with grenades to spare. This is the fun one. This is the victory lap tofu. These dogs get a grenade. That is a victory lap in my opinion because we get to take out all of the dogs that were annoying us for hunk. It is just beautiful. It is wonderful. Delaying this to try and get the dog, but it didn't come. But again, we have so many extra grenades. We can just inch our way forward and throw a grenade and not have to worry about taking damage. It is absolutely wonderful. It is empowering. It's almost as if we're playing this tofu mode, well, tofu extra mode, with godlike abilities. These zombies, we don't need to waste a grenade on them. We could, but don't have to. We can just weave our way around just fine. They do not deserve a grenade from us. They do not deserve one. Well, again, we'll have extra once we get to the end, but I just want to dump Mr. X with them, so that's why I'm not using them on those mob zombies. Now, for these G's over here, we can throw a grenade as soon as the second one comes up. I wanted to show this for Hunk, but that's how we would have done it if we wouldn't have got the shoulder shot or we didn't want to get grabbed by them. That's how to do it, to stun them both, so that when we get pushed back, we wouldn't have to run past both of them. I wanted to show that, but I luckily got the shot in my successful attempt for it, so that's why I didn't get to show it. Gonna throw a grenade for this guy, and his face still looks okay. He is somehow still alive after that. Usually when a zombie goes down, if they are dead, their face will also take some damage, I find, or they'll have like a lighter shade on it to show that they're dead. Or maybe I'm just imagining that after running through this so many times. This next room, we're just gonna run through. But again, if we get grabbed, we're just gonna try and angle ourselves in a way that we get to use a grenade to get out of it and not take damage. But so long as they're in the motion of getting up, we shouldn't have to worry. But if they were about to be fully standing when coming into that room, we would just throw a grenade, clear everybody out. This liquor, we need to make sure that it is dead. Again, it took 3 grenades for that, but perfectly fine. We have enough. We have plenty. We have a surplus. It is perfectly fine. We can use 2 grenades on everything that we come across and we'll still have enough for the end. Use them liberally. Like in this next room that we are going to be coming in, that has the dogs in it, that I believe I used a flash for hunks. We're going to throw a grenade this time, or 2. Depends. If I hear a dog after this, I'm going to throw a second one. Nope, they're both dead. They are both dead. These zombie dogs in this are just the absolute worst. Their AI is horrible for the player. For the game, it is great. They do a great job of being a zombie. Much better than the humanoid ones. But as far as we are concerned, since we don't want to take damage, they need to get grenaded. The dogs on our right did not make any noise when we came into this room. So they are taking their time and coming over to us. So we do not have to throw a grenade. We can just take our time, and when we get to the door, when we see it, run towards it so that we do not get bitten by them. But if we would have heard them when they were coming in, then we would have thrown a grenade. Mr. X over here gets a grenade. He won one. And he did not stun for very long. And he is down in 2. The last couple of times that took 3. But it only took 2 this time. Again, we have more than enough for the end. If he wanted 3, we could have gave him 3, no questions asked. Just gonna take that guy off us, and we'll throw another grenade. The way that that zombie was positioned and how he turned around, if he would have been still standing parallel to us, then we could have ran behind him to get by without throwing a grenade. But since he turned around and had his back to us, if we would have ran by, he would have grabbed us from behind. That is why I had to throw a grenade. And I threw a grenade at the door before leaving it, because for whatever reason, the zombie woman that is to the right outside of that door, on this mode, just for Tofus, it didn't happen for Hunk, she will come out and grab us from behind and damage us. We cannot use a grenade to get out of that grab, because she grabbed us from behind, or she would have. So if you do this, throw a grenade at that door before going through, it'll damage her. I don't know if it takes her out, but it does stun her at the very least, so that we can get by without taking damage. Same with these guys. They get a grenade. Mr. X, we're not gonna throw a grenade. We're gonna bring him around the table. We're gonna bring him around the table. No grenade for you this time. You do not need one. You are not imperative to this. They get a grenade though. They will not be in our way. They're not gonna slow us down. If we would use one for a grab, then Mr. X has a chance of punching us from behind, depending on how fast he is walking behind us. Just gonna smooth our way through here. That zombie will usually get caught up on the one that is getting up. Sometimes zombies on this difficulty, well, not on this difficulty, on this mode, we're able to run through them as if they're non-existent. Like that long hallway in the sewer leading up to where those 2 dogs are in that narrow corridor with the ladder. Or they will be completely solid, like that last zombie was, and block the other one from grabbing us. It's weird how that works. Sometimes when they get up, they're completely solid and body blockable, or they're almost as non-existent. They're almost non-existent, and we can just walk through them. It's weird. There's a zombie up here. Grenade. And if you saw on the bottom right, we still have 9. We still have 9 grenades going into the last area. We had 36 at the beginning. Again, I use extra. I use some in places that we don't need to use them. But it's just to show that this is the fun one. This is the victory lap tofu. This is a congratulations for the hard work of going through hunks. Now at the very end, we are just going to dump all of our grenades. We're not gonna have to worry about anything. We can down Mr. X over here just for funsies. He is far enough away that we could just run through everything and he wouldn't catch up with us. But again, just to show that we have extra, that we have more than enough to get through, we're gonna down him, and then he is going to teleport to us once we get through this section. Once we get through the little walkway that is behind this G and those other zombies, he is going to teleport to us. Again, liberally using grenades. That zombie's getting up. Gonna throw one just to stun him so that he doesn't come behind us, because again, Mr. X is going to teleport to us. We're gonna throw this one. We have another one that we can throw, and we have one last grenade that I wanted to save to disrespect Mr. X. We're gonna throw it at his face. Bye bye. And that is Uiro-Mochi Tofu. No damage. This was lovely to play. Lovely, absolutely lovely after hunks. I love this. The other Tofus are gonna be much harder, or probably impossible, but this one has to be the easiest and the funnest to do no damage. I would like to thank you for watching, I really appreciate it, and I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye.